Cyber attacks have become an increasingly prevalent threat in today's digital landscape, targeting individuals, organizations, and governments alike. As technology continues to evolve, so too do the tactics employed by cybercriminals, leading to a diverse array of attack methods that can cause significant harm. Understanding the common types of cyber attacks is crucial for individuals and organizations to implement effective security measures and protect their sensitive information. One of the most well-known types of cyber attacks is phishing. Phishing attacks typically involve the use of deceptive emails or messages that appear to come from legitimate sources, tricking recipients into revealing sensitive information such as passwords, credit card numbers, or personal identification details. Cybercriminals often create fake websites that closely resemble legitimate ones, further increasing the likelihood of success. Phishing attacks can take various forms, including spear phishing, which targets specific individuals or organizations, and whaling, which focuses on high-profile targets such as executives or key decision-makers. Another common cyber attack is malware, a broad category that encompasses various malicious software designed to disrupt, damage, or gain unauthorized access to computer systems. Malware can take many forms, including viruses, worms, trojans, ransomware, and spyware. Each type of malware has its own unique characteristics and methods of propagation. For example, ransomware encrypts a victim's files and demands payment for the decryption key, while spyware secretly monitors a user's activities and collects sensitive information. The impact of malware can be devastating, leading to data loss, financial theft, and reputational damage. Denial of service, DOS, attacks are another prevalent form of cyber attack that aims to disrupt the normal functioning of a targeted server, service, or network. By overwhelming the target with a flood of traffic or requests, attackers can render the system inaccessible to legitimate users. Distributed denial of service, DDoS, attacks take this concept further by utilizing multiple compromised devices, often part of a botnet, to launch a coordinated assault. DDoS attacks can cause significant downtime for businesses, resulting in lost revenue and damage to customer trust. Man-in-the-middle, MITM, attacks occur when an attacker intercepts and alters communication between two parties without their knowledge. This type of attack can happen in various scenarios, such as public Wi-Fi networks, where an attacker may eavesdrop on data transmitted between users and legitimate websites. MITM attacks can lead to the theft of sensitive information, such as login credentials or financial data. To mitigate the risk of MITM attacks, users are encouraged to use secure connections, HTTPS, and avoid accessing sensitive information over public networks. SQL injection attacks target databases by exploiting vulnerabilities in web applications that interact with databases. By injecting malicious SQL code into input fields, attackers can manipulate the database to gain unauthorized access, retrieve sensitive data, or even alter or delete records. This type of attack can have severe consequences for organizations, leading to data breaches and compliance violations. Implementing proper input validation and parameterized queries can help protect against SQL injection attacks. Credential stuffing is a cyber attack that takes advantage of users who reuse passwords across multiple accounts. In this scenario, attackers obtain a list of compromised usernames and passwords from previous data breaches and use automated tools to attempt to access other accounts using the same credentials. Since many individuals tend to use the same password across different platforms, this method can yield significant results for attackers. To defend against credential stuffing, users are encouraged to adopt unique, complex passwords for each account and enable multi-factor authentication, MFA, whenever possible. Social engineering attacks rely on psychological manipulation to trick individuals into divulging confidential information or performing actions that compromise security. Attackers may impersonate trusted figures, such as IT personnel or company executives, to gain access to sensitive data. Social engineering can take many forms, including pretexting, baiting, and tailgating. Educating employees about the risks of social engineering and promoting a culture of security awareness can help mitigate the effectiveness of these attacks. Insider threats pose a unique challenge in the realm of cybersecurity. These threats originate from individuals within an organization, such as employees or contractors, who may intentionally or unintentionally compromise sensitive information. Insider threats can manifest as data theft, sabotage, or the unintentional introduction of malware. Organizations must implement robust access controls, monitoring, and training programs to reduce the risk of insider threats and ensure that employees understand their role in maintaining security. Finally, zero-day exploits represent a particularly dangerous type of cyber attack that targets vulnerabilities in software or hardware that are unknown to the vendor. Attackers can leverage these undisclosed vulnerabilities before a patch or fix is released, giving them a window of opportunity to compromise systems. Keeping software and systems updated, along with employing intrusion detection systems, can help organizations mitigate the risks associated with zero-day exploits. In conclusion, the landscape of cyber attacks is diverse and continually evolving, posing significant threats to individuals and organizations worldwide. From phishing and malware to DDoS attacks and insider threats, understanding the common types of cyber attacks is essential for developing effective security strategies. By implementing robust security measures, fostering a culture of awareness, and staying informed about emerging threats, individuals and organizations can better protect themselves against the ever-present risks of cybercrime. As technology continues to advance, vigilance and proactive security practices will remain paramount in safeguarding sensitive information and maintaining trust in the digital age.